Well, Ashley, how do you feel your group's kind of progressed here in spring ball?
Really good. I mean, the guys, they really stepped up. They're figuring it out. I really kind of challenged the boundary side this year. If the way I did things, I put a bunch of guys in there that never played for us, that had to learn it. So, and to the other side, I had the guys that were the vets. So I kind of let everybody kind of battle it out. So I thought the guys stepped up, competed, really competed. We got our hands on a lot of balls, and we was able to catch a lot of turnovers this year, catch a lot of interceptions, cause a bunch of turnovers, which is a good thing. So I'm excited about what the guys doing. They're putting in the time, putting in the work, and just trying to get better. Yeah,
the boundary guys you mentioned. Who are those guys then that you were kind of testing out? Obviously, I think Mike Young's probably one of those.
Mike Young was one of them. We had Jalen Walker, who actually was playing safety for us last year, and Marcus Evans. Those three guys were the guys, and then put all the, like I said, just put all the new guys and say, hey, you know what, you guys got to figure it out, make it hard on them, but. As we got going, and got to know more and more about the defense, and I got to a point where I didn't really have to switch and put like Tyler. I only did it maybe one practice, where I switched Tyler and put him into the boundary. But it's good learning for those guys. It's good competition for those guys, and I think we're gonna have a really competitive group back there for when we start up in fall. Camp.
You mentioned Mike Young. We've seen him out there working with the one some. I mean, did you expect him to come in right away and be this guy? I mean, what have you seen out of him so far?
Well, I expect all these guys coming in to come up and step up, and make some plays. But Mike has done a great job. I mean, Mike is a big, fast, strong, physical guy. I mean, he's a guy. I mean, I think he's like 210, and he can run with the best of them. He's physical, and he was a guy too that played safety. College and junior college, so I thought he did some good things. He presents a challenge for guys that try to go one-on-one on the backside. A lot of offenses like to go backside one-on-one, and he's a guy that doesn't mind the challenges. And I think every guy we got over there into the boundaries like that.
What does he do? I mean, I know we talked a little bit about it on signing day, but now that you've had a spring with him, what does this size bring to the table at that position?
It brings a lot. It brings a lot to the table because when you got a guy that can go in there and just be physical and be on the backside, can run with anybody, it helps you defensively. You don't have as many offenses try to isolate you and put you in one-on-one situations. And he's really held his own. I like to. I hope he just can continue to do it and stay in shape, stay healthy, and. Even Jalen's, those guys got, if you see them, they got some length to them. They're taller, and I did it for a reason, to put some taller, longer guys in there that can run to the boundary.
Where's Reed at for you?
Reed has been into the field a lot, which too, I think he's really had an awesome spring. He has an awesome spring. I mean, field kind of like fits what he does. He uses quickness, but once again, he's one of those guys, if I needed to put him into the boundary, I could put him into the boundary. So he is he probably lead the team in interceptions this spring. I think he got 6 or 7 this spring. So he's been playing awesome, which is good to see. His confidence is like shot up, and he loves it. He loves it. So I think he's, he understands a lot more now. Coming in from a freshman, trying to everything going fast and having to play and all that stuff. Now he's figuring it out.
So he's working behind Tyler then?
He had been working behind Tyler.
Okay.
After losing Ray and Moxie, and then DeAndre kind of playing in the safety, but it sounds like you feel good about the depth now. I guess part of that was like you were saying, intentional, trying to test it. But do you feel pretty good about what you have? And obviously you get more guys in this summer too.
Yeah, I do. I feel pretty good about it, and I think, like I said, with all those guys competing the way they competed, I do feel good about the depth. I think those guys can go out there and play for us, if they need to go out and start at either position. It's just all this is going to be about mixing and matching and see what's the best combination for you and for this team.
It had to be pretty refreshing, too. You mentioned the turnovers. I know last year, you joked a little bit about in practice they were there, or sometimes just there in games.
But now the thing about it, and you guys been around here, we've been getting them now, You know, we was like that close last year. We could have made the play and we didn't make them. Now you're seeing so many guys getting them, making those tough catches. But you know, those guys have been doing a great job staying after, concentrating on catching the ball, you know, working on just the little things about catching the football, which has been awesome.
So you feel like this year will even out then after last year only getting 9?
I sure hope so. I sure hope so.
I mean, it's just a scrimmage, so I don't want to make too much of it. But I mean, fans in the stands, lights come on a little bit. I mean, tomorrow a chance to maybe simulate the pressure moments of going up and getting those picks.
Yeah,
again.
I mean, you know, I guess so. You know, we'll see if these guys could deal with that. You know, that's the thing. You know, I mean, we've had scrimmages, but now to have fans involved and around, you can kind of see, you know, what guys can stay away from, you know, have the high anxiety that just like, oh, what's going on, you know. So, but I think the guys will be fine. They'll be fine.
I know the focus might be corners for you, but how do you feel like they are meshing with, you know, Kakoa and the other safeties that are blending in back
They're
there?
doing an excellent job. You know, coming in, one of our goals was to do a better job communicating too as well, and I thought we took that to another level where we communicate. You see the guys communicating. I mean, which is very good for us. You know, every good secondary does a good job communicating, and that's something that we wanted to get better at. And I think those guys are gelling and doing it, so that's good.
Has Tyler taken a step up, you know, in your opinion, this spring,
so
and in terms of his game or whatever you want?
He has had a solid. I mean, he's been playing very consistent. Has had a really good spring, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play this year. I think he's going to be that guy for us. He's going to be that guy, and I think he's going to make a lot of plays, and he doesn't back down, and he has experience. You know, he has experience. I know you look at it, you're going to have guys at that position not very experienced, because Tyler will be the only one, but I think, you know, these guys will be ready for the opportunity.